Hey everybody, it's me, Pam Dragon Moon Creations. Welcome back to my channel. I have a story for you. I took my stuff up to the library, which they'd always welcomed everything that I had brought up to them, but for some reason, the librarian, the big altered composition books, and even the half composition books, and even the 5x8 little things that held that thin paper pad, the fall ones, those were all too big. Oh, those are too big. Nobody want those. They only want the little ones. And she acted really rushed and clipped. And I always thought she was such a lovely young woman. And I said, "Are you sure?" I mean, I was just stupefied at the response. I'm giving her things to sell. If they don't sell, I always go and pick them back up. I check back about every week or so it's not taking up room, and we change it out for something else. I said, "Well, are you sure?" I said, "Because that girl over there," and it was the girl behind the desk, I said, "she just said that her mom would like the one with the sunflowers." And she goes, "Oh, all right, I'll take the one with the sunflower." And I said, "Nothing else?" And she said, "I'll take the one with the pumpkin." Remember the one with the pumpkin and the straws on the front? Okay, so she took those two. She said, "But that's it. They're just not going to buy that big stuff. They want the small stuff." I said, "You mean the mini composition books?" And she said, "Well, yeah, those, but those other things you brought in." Because they were down to one. And I'm going to show you what they were down to one of. This size right here, because I made some more. This is what she was talking about with the pads inside. Yes, I moved on to a little bit of Christmas. And I said, "Oh." And I thought, yeah, I bet she wants me to bring some more of those. Those are the ones that take longer, than the mini composition books. So, I mean, the other stuff took a long time too. The altered composition books and the half. She didn't even want the half composition book, the half-size composition book. She wanted, oh, and I took her back. Remember these I said I covered and made Halloween? Oh, she really liked that. And she had already given me this one before. Trip's going to come up here. But she said, "Oh, here," after I was all ready. I was between hurt feelings and seething mad. And because I was doing it, to help the library. I do like to do it, but I needed a place to take my stuff. And so I was hurt because she didn't want the stuff that I was making. But then I was mad because she didn't want the stuff I was making that I was giving to her. Okay, I'm trying not to get angry about it. But then she said, "Oh, here, wait, these." Now, what size are these, people? What are these? These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 by 5.5. That was the size of those books that I gave her, those 3 fall books that I put those notepads in, the lined notepads. And she looked, I said, I kind of said, "Okay," I thought, "Why are you giving me stuff? You don't want this size." But she turned to the girl that was working behind the desk and she said, "Gets it out of our hair, and besides, we get it back looking pretty. These are mine and mine alone, mine to keep. I will decorate them for," I'll tell you in a little bit. I said, "Well, she didn't want that size, but she's giving me stuff to make more because to get it out of her hair," and then saying, "They'll get it back only it's made pretty." Okay. I really liked her and I want to keep liking her, but that was just, none of that made sense. I'm hoping to chalk it up to her having a bad day, but she certainly did ruin mine. Anyway, I'll just tell you. Okay, moved on to Christmas. This one. This paper pad is from, this paper pad. The stuff for this one is from this paper pad. Pebbles Home for the Holidays. I have had this forever. I cannot get rid. I love the paper pad. I really do. Some of it's really pretty. It's 10 years old. And I said, "Oh, let me get that out again. Let me get it out." So I did. The front is the words in white on black, and then the back is white on red. Same thing. The note paper is Christmas Carol. It's got a carol on it. Then this is See, it says North Pole, overnight, Merry Christmas. You know, it's still Christmas paper. And then I made the tag, like I do, out of the spare cardboard. This, if you see this red and white stuff, that is a big thing of twine that I got from Dollar Tree. This is a sticker from, I don't know where I got. This is some new ribbon that I had gotten. This is a cut apart from the collection, and as is this. So that was what I made, and it was from this. And I made a really big dent in this pad. It was, how many? 48 pages, and I definitely do not have 48 in there now. Okay. I didn't bring this one out. I made this one. This one is made with, I'll tell you, I covered, the first one was with this. It's just black paper. It's not cardstock. It's just black paper. There were 125 sheets in this. My daughter had given this to me. And I use it all the time when I want a black background. But what I did was, I lined it wherever it was going to fold. I put down the paper tape from Dollar Tree. So I put it down where this was going to fold here for this as the spine, and then along the edges to help keep it from tearing. But it makes it really easy to fold, and it is not tearing. Not yet, anyway. This one, same thing, only I used cardstock for this one. And this one was that new pad I got. Hang on a second, I'll bring it. Hang on. This one. Berry and Pine. I loved that paper. That was my favorite. One of the favorites out of the whole stack was that one right there. And I had to use 2 of them. I think I used 2 of them. Maybe not. I might not have used 2 of them. Oh, I know. I was going to wrap it because it was thin paper, but then I changed my strategy and just wrapped it with cardstock, the red cardstock. And I got the red cardstock out of, I believe this is where it came from. It was the Holiday Paper Studio. I've used quite a bit out of it. I've used a lot of it I made cards, but there's just not very much red. There's some green. I'm going to take the green and I'm going to make card bases out of it because I need to make some cards. And that's front and back. And then this is out of that paper pad. This is out of the paper pad. I didn't line this, but I did line the spine. This is a sticker. I think it's Jolie's. I put it away because I cleaned off my desk. But anyway, it had this sticker and it had these little star thingies right there. Like there. And that was the one under there I put there. But it had that, and I thought, well, that. And I had a stitch oval that I cut behind it. But that was that one. This was, that little thin piece of lace was from Hobby Lobby. And this was something that was gifted to me, as was this. And the little snowflake. So, okay, that was that one. And then I had... I think I put it away. I did. I put all my paper away. I don't know what I was thinking. Hang on. Let me see if I can find it. You can just hear me walking back and forth. Glistening snow. I had not cracked that pad. And I said, ugh. I don't think I had anyway. Let me see. I don't think I had. No, because this is what I used in... And I cracked this pad. Glistening Snow, and it's in beiges. Very, very pretty paper pad. I just hadn't used it yet, so I decided to crack it open. And made this. These are definitely Jolie's snowflake stickers. Season's Greetings is from the Tim Holtz words. I got the Christmas words and the Halloween words. And you got to be careful when you're cutting that one, because the dot over the I actually cuts out. So you have to be careful and don't think it's a weed, because I almost did that and lost my eye. But, see, the front has, it's like this Nordic looking snowflakes on it. And the back, I used that. Could have used this up front, but I didn't want it busy. I wanted this stuff to pop out. And then here, I have a snowflake die that cuts out 4 different snowflakes, and I use them all. And I put little black jewels in there. This, of course, again, a little bit of the leftover cardboard. I forget what this one was. This one was wasn't a Rice-A-Roni. I forget what box it was. Rice-A-Ronis are almost too small. I'll show you my Rice-A-Roni one. They're a little bit small. But, I don't know, thought that one was pretty. Like that one. Okay. So. And then, and see, look at how, I want to show you. Look how much, this one is thicker on the spine. I mean, wider than this. Because this is one of those ones I wrapped with just the black paper. And I wrapped this one with cardstock. But you can see, it looks a little bit, this one looks a tiny bit wider. I don't know if you notice it, but I notice it. Especially when I lay them down. Here. Yeah. Yeah, you can, like, there's like an 1/8 of an inch difference. Because I have to space this wider whenever I'm laying them down. I have to space them wider apart right here to make sure all of it, because I lined it with the red too right there, right at the spine. Okay, then the last one, oh, I'm starting to get all sweaty. The last one I did recently, yeah, this is the last one I did yesterday out of this one. It was this one. And I actually used cardstock to wrap that one, and it was out of this, the Nostalgia from cardstock from Recollection. And that paper pad was out of here, the Give Thanks. And it was one of those pieces of paper that you'd think, you're not going to use that. Probably you'll never find that sheet again in here, but that, nope, not that one. But it's kind of like this, you know. Like you'll never use that. I don't know, I can't find, it's probably further back. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. It's one of those sheets that you just don't think you'll use ever. Apparently I used them. Because I can't find them. Anyway, it was out of there. It was just the bottom of the page. And this was out of the cut apart from that stack. This was a sheet, a houndstooth, and I used the houndstooth to line the inside. I used one of those, and I used part of that that was left over from there. I think it was. Maybe this might have been a different sheet. And this was part of the cut apart. This was like a border in the cut aparts, the gold, and I cut it and put a little border on there. And then that. Come on now, that one's kind of tight. But anyway, so now what I did with some of the stuff that I couldn't get the library to take, because why be choosy, you know, really. My friend Libby came over yesterday, and was it yesterday or day before? Day before, maybe. And she said that she needed a punch and some small stamps for Halloween. She was making some stuff for her husband is a minister, and I think he serves at 3 different churches. But one of the ones, I guess that they were that he serves at, they were having I forget if it was a dinner and a craft sale or what, she told me. But I gave her that stuff that the library wouldn't take. I said, see if you can sell it. I said, it benefits something there, right? She told me what it was. I forget, probably might be the little kids programs at their church or what. I said, just take them. I'll make it because I like it. And I thought I was doing library some good. Apparently, yeah, I'm really, really still upset about that. But anyway, like I said, it was free. I was giving it to her. She didn't have to be that picky. I wasn't trying to sell it to her. Anyway, all right. But those are what I've made. Oh, and I found out that when my daughter remarried, I have 3 new step granddaughters, And believe it or not, I have a step great grandson. I haven't had a chance to interact with him yet because they live in Charleston. But anyway, the daughter that is the mother of the little boy, she watches my channel. So a shout out to Kayleen. Hi, Kayleen. And yeah, my daughter told me that. I said, really? She watches my channel? And I said, how did she even find me? And she said, well, when Chris posted that book the bee journal that I'd made, and that's how she watched that, and then she started watching others, and apparently she told my daughter she went down the rabbit hole watching my videos, and she says she didn't know what it was, if it was the tone of my voice or what it was. She said, but she couldn't stop watching me. So I think, yay, I've mesmerized somebody. So really happy about that. Welcome, Kayleen. And so there you go. Oh, and I told her to tell Kayleen if she sees anything that I have made that she wants, tell me right away before I give it away to somebody else, because I'll just give it to her, right? Okay. Anyway, that's it. 1 fall, 3 Christmas, and I think I need to start on some cards because I still have a few cards to make before I hit my 200 goal for the year. Alrighty, well, I probably will make something else, out of this stuff because I have so much 12 by 12. But anyway, there you go. I will talk to you later. Bye.